Well, the other major story today is the escalating destruction in the city streets.
Today, the state took control of things, promising to restore order with the National Guard. Fox 9's Theo Keith was questioning those state officials today about their plans and really what went wrong here. Theo?
Well, Amy, Governor Tim Walz referred to this as 48 hours of anarchy and said trying to battle rioters across two cities is like playing whack-a-mole. He has imposed nighttime curfews now on both Minneapolis and St. Paul for the next 2 nights. But today, there was a lot of finger-pointing. Oh, was there ever finger-pointing? Who's to blame?
I certainly don't think it's important to be on TV.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz asked why he never spoke publicly Thursday as unrest spread across the state's 2 biggest cities.
Obviously, if you think I didn't, that's probably the case as a reporter.
First Walz, then his National Guard general, then his public safety commissioner pointed the finger at local officials, especially in Minneapolis. The National Guard said it was ready to help by Thursday, but wasn't told where to be or what to do.
I can't just march my soldiers down into Minneapolis and say, hey, this is what John Jensen believes we need to do.
The governor says the switch flipped when Minneapolis police abandoned the 3rd Police Precinct, giving up the building to rioters late Thursday night. Walz said Minneapolis's mayor told him earlier in the day it was possible that police could not hold the building, a decision Walz did not agree with.
To be quite candid, when the 3rd Precinct was abandoned, It seemed at that point in time that was a time to move.
The National Guard entered the area around the 3rd Police Precinct after midnight. The plan for Friday night, hold that area. The state has taken over, pushing the city to a supporting role.
You will not see that tonight. There will be no lack of leadership, and there will be no lack of response on the table.
The Guard also providing cover for Minneapolis firefighters and even defending the state capitol against a, quote, credible threat.
Governor Walz concurred with me and authorized me to arm the Minnesota National Guard.
The National Guard Adjutant General said the decision to arm guardsmen was also because of a credible threat, this one passed along by the FBI. And he said the guardsmen are authorized to use their weapons in self-defense. At one point, the governor was visibly shaken during today's news conference. He called this the most difficult week in Minnesota's recent history, maybe even in the state's history. Amy?
And Theo, let's talk about this curfew for a minute. What does this cover? And then what happens if people do violate it?
Well, it's 8 p.m. tonight to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then repeated again tomorrow night. People cannot travel on Minneapolis and St. Paul streets, with some exceptions, including if you're seeking emergency care, you're going to work, you're a journalist, or a first responder. There is a section in there that says they're asking for voluntary compliance, but it is punishable for violators with a misdemeanor crime and up to 90 days in jail.